The entire world's population is growing rapidly, and with this comes many problems such as restrictions by government and less freedom. Countries will see the problem of overpopulation and demand that people stop producing more children and will keep it at a certain number of children that people can have. This will give the government more power, and that power might get too out of hand, and they will start to have more control over the people. With more people, diseases spread faster. People who are sick spread it to one person, and since there is so much human interaction, the disease will spread faster and might cause a worldwide disaster. Egypt is a country in the African continent located on the upper right-hand corner. The country has an area of 390,100 miles square. The country has lived in poverty, and even the middle class of Egypt is not able to buy common necessities like food or clothing. Egypt is a small country compared to other countries all over the world. Even though it is small in size, it is not small in population. Egypt is the 14th biggest country when talking about population. More than 99% of the people in Egypt are native born, and the rest are part of a different nationality. As said before, the economy of Egypt is very bad. Most of the people live in poverty, and even the middle class is poor and cannot afford many things. Compared to the United States, the middle class of Egypt is around the same as the lower class of the United States. The more people that are born in Egypt will cause more problems as the country begins to overpopulate. More houses will need to be made, causing the destruction of the environment. With the destruction of the environment, there will be more pollution, more diseases, and sickness. With people having more kids and overpopulating the area, they will have no money to feed anyone, causing many illnesses, because when people are hungry, they will want to eat and will resort to eating things they find in the garbage, causing many diseases. Another effect would be that more people will consume more food, and the number being consumed will be more than the number being produced, making the prices of food go up and leaving people who have no money to starve. The population in Egypt in the year 1950 was 20,713,331, and now the population is 99,375,741, nearing almost 100 million. Based on the equation, y sub 1 is approximately the same as a over 1 plus b times e to the power of x sub 1, I was able to find out that the population of Egypt in the year 2020 will be about 102,230,491. This means that within just 2 years the population would have grown about 2.86%, and as we may know, even 1% of a big number is still a big number. The population of Egypt is growing quickly, and the space may not be big enough to contain such a massive number of people. With this same equation, it is estimated that by the year 4000, the population will hit its max number and there will be no more space. One of the best ways to slow down the rate of the population growth is for people in Egypt to stop having a lot of kids. Couples in Egypt normally have around 4 children. If this number is reduced to 2 kids, at max 3 per household, the population will not increase as fast and there will be more space. Another way to decrease the rate of population growth is to have people benefit of having less kids through taxes. In the United States, families are given more when there are more kids in the family, and I am assuming it is the same in Egypt. If the government supports people who have less kids, they will be more inclined to have less children, and in return for the financial support.
Created using Powtoon.